Hey there, it's Jason Linett here, joined by Scott Sandland. Scott, how you doing?
I'm doing well, actually.
Yeah, how many people are here at Hypnothoughts?
I'd say too many. Probably too many. We'll send some back.
But too many, but they're the right too many.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's a lot of fun this year. We got like 1,000 people, and everyone's having a blast.
Yeah, and we're here chatting about Scriptnosis. You've probably seen some of the movie posters where I got to be Hermione Granger. That was magic.
That was fortunate for you.
Yes, and you all got to see it. So Scriptnosis, this is a actual software platform that, here's the idea behind it. Scriptnosis has been a bit of a questionable word in our industry.
Yeah, a lot of people use it as a pejorative, right? You know, people think of the term Scriptnosis as people who actually aren't trying to be creative or original, but just use the same thing over and over without any thought or customization for their clients' needs. And so we want to change exactly that.
So it's about taking some of the content from top professionals in our industry, curating in, which you can actually see, here I am actually in the software platform, which, mind you, what we've been talking about, this is just a portion of what Scriptnosis is about. To be able to go in and, let's say you want to do some sort of hypnotic induction, some sort of deepener perhaps, you can go into this platform, you can pull the content you want and access it right away to create these custom client protocols working with your people. We can go into the inductions, and here's all these examples, which we've got some amazing people coming into this program.
Yeah, we're really fortunate that, just because of the relationships we have with some of the great content providers in our industry, that they've seen the vision for what we're doing and why it's such a great idea. And so that means that we get to curate all of their material and bring it to all of you.
And we've got folks like Tom Nicoli, Ron Esslinger, Melissa Roth, Kelly T. Woods, Sheila Granger, Sean Michael Andrews.
Richard Nongard.
Yeah, and the great thing is, even as we've been here at Hypnothoughts, here have been other speakers, other educators coming over going, how do I become a part of this? So it's about curating content. This way it's peer reviewed. If you're in there and you're going, wow, I really like Kelly T. Woods' material on weight loss, you're able to see that people have reviewed that, said it's exceptional, because of course it is, and then also from there navigate back towards here's what people are enjoying. Now, yeah, go for it.
And what that means is, if you're at any stage of your career, it means that you get to learn from all of these professionals and see what they do and what they've been proud of and what they've produced, and learn how to mix and match their styles and find your own.
But I think we got to level this conversation up, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, yeah, because with Scriptnosis, this is not just the content, there's a lot of people here, it's not just the content of how you work with your clients, it's also now the business of how you work with your clients. You've seen me out there, I've learned from Scott, there's folks out there talking about the business, and we're all making recommendations of, hey, here's MailChimp, here's this email responder, here's this scheduling software. You've seen a couple of dozen clients over the years, right?
I've seen 2 or 3.
Yeah. Handful. So looking at it, thousands. So looking at the fact that we know the needs of this community, so that's where also Scriptnosis is your scheduling software. It's your email responder system.
It's an assistant. It's a secretary. And, for me, for a while I was seeing 30 clients a week, 25, 30 clients a week. And when you're seeing that many clients and working in different locations and doing all that work, just managing your calendar and communicating with your clients, email reminders and follow-ups and all those things, all of that is in and of itself someone's job. And we start thinking about scaling that in terms of, I could just copy and paste the same email I always use. And then you get into Jason's sort of systems and you look at using a MailChimp, or if you want to go big, an Infusionsoft or something like that. What if, to me, I don't want to write all those emails. I want Jason to write those emails and have all my clients get an email from Jason so that I look thoughtful and organized, and I can just focus on helping the people who are in front of me, and Jason's going to make sure the people show up. And so that's what we built into this system.
And here's where it all begins to come together. So for example, here's a sample client, so that also while you're working with your client, doing your communication with that person, you're also able to go inside, and as it's loading here, because the internet here at this hotel is a little questionable, you're able to see a record of what is it you've prepared for that specific client. For the first time ever, it's an all-in-one solution to track what you're doing with your client, figure out the scheduling of things, have that record of when they're coming in. So it's really us looking at what is it that this community needs and putting it all together in one solution.
So one of the things that's important to me.
Do you want me to give these to you?
Yes, sorry, we're actually
we're live right
recording
now, so we'll
live.
chat with you shortly.
Yes, but thank you. But
There's
I
a
do.
lot
but
of folks here.
Sorry,
And it's fun.
that's
Yeah.
all right. So one of the things that's important to me that I think about
Can
is
you believe that?
that'll happen.
Anyway, so
That's what my entire week is like. But good people. One of the things that's important to me is when you think about scale of your business is to not think in a 1 week increment, and it's so easy to be thinking about a 1 week or a 1 month horizon. And I want you to think about scale in terms of a 1 year, 5 year horizon, where a client calls you back from 2 years ago and says, hey, it's me, Jane Smith. You helped me stop smoking 5 years ago. Now I need you to help me with my public speaking. I can go back and look at the actual script I used. So it's not just notes that I have like, oh, this client did this and I helped her with this. And then I have the script that I use that I can just pull up like that in the client records.
Now here's the thing though, it's up to you in terms of how you use it, because you can use it in the way that perhaps you and I have done it over the years where, I'm constantly reading books. I'm excited when I'm around Scott and I hear him talking to Jess Marion and going, your book on conversational age regression,
great
that
book.
was outstanding, and hearing that, we're still learning. One of the first things I did here at HypnoThoughts Live was go over and buy the audios, because here's workshops that I can't be inside of. So to be the person who's looking at that information, whether you're there in process using those words as that safety net, or using it as the mechanism to go, hey, clients coming in for weight loss, let me see what Shawn Michael Andrews does for that. Let me see what Tom Nicoli does for that.
Right.
Let me see what Karen Hand does for that. And again, as you've seen people coming over to going, she just dropped off a whole bunch of books going, let's chat about how we can actually get this message out there.
Yeah.
So the offer to you right now is that Scriptnosis is something we're going to be adding more and more content to, the whole scheduling software platform, the email automation system. The rate is going to be increasing. What we're doing right now is $40 a month for the software access. You're going to be locked in at that rate. Of course, you can cancel anytime, though I know when you're inside of this, you're going to love it. You're going to use it. It's going to make your life so much easier. Go to scriptnosis.com. That's going to give you that access whether you're here with us at HypnoThoughts Live or not. If you're not, shame on you.
Yeah, where are you? What
Seriously.
are you doing
what
this
are you
weekend?
doing? Yeah, hanging out with your kids. I miss mine.
I miss my kids.
I
Yeah,
know,
I've
right?
been getting text messages. He misses me, and that's the worst part.
That is, yeah. Luckily,
Your kids
mine,
miss you?
They're in a camp right now,
So more or less.
they're distracted. They saw Teen Titans.
Oh, that's probably better than you.
Skip it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So on that
Time
lovely
with
note,
Dad, yeah.
you're able to lock in $40 a month. This is the lowest rate it's ever going to be. You're never going to pay any more for that ever again. And everything it's now morphing into, all these great people coming in saying, please share my content. I want to be a part of this. Which, just to give you some of the dynamics, and I haven't told you this yet, I've had people coming over, and yes, we're going to be paying out our contributors. It's their
Absolutely.
material. Though as people have come over to me and say, how do I get my material in there?
Yeah.
They haven't been getting into the dialogue of going, hey, what do you pay me to have my stuff in there? No one's asked that.
No one's asking
which
that.
is great because we're going to keep it all to...
Yeah, we're
Never
just,
mind. No,
we're just
no.
gonna spend it.
But it's where, again, it's a community that we're building of peer-reviewed content. You're seeing what's working now, and having a platform specifically built for this community. I have Frankenstein together so many things to make my life work. So it's instead getting something that's specifically built for this community. That's what Scriptnosis is about.
Yeah, we're really excited. And as much as we all like to joke around, and as much as it's really just a fun community here, this is something we've been working really hard on behind the scenes for a long time. And it's cool to have like this opportunity to launch it. And we're really big on the idea of early adopters get rewarded for taking action. People who are committed and want to bet on us, we're going to make sure that was a good investment.